everyone, I'm Rockin' Robin, and today, those of you that have seen my videos before probably noticed that I have a hat on and I don't usually wear one. Well, I went out and got a perm and my hair was whoosh out to here. And it was just too much for me, so I'm wearing the hat. Okay, so today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you how to make my pineapple salsa recipe. Now this recipe has some green apples in it and some red bell peppers and some lime juice and a whole bunch of other ingredients I'll go over with you in just a minute. But this recipe is delicious and very fruity and delightful all by itself, or it goes great over grilled fish or chicken. All right, so let's get started with our recipe by going over all of our ingredients. Here, our first ingredient is fresh pineapple, and I minced it up pretty nice and small. I want small little chunks here. Now, if you need a video on how to do that, I'll leave a link below in the description for you to find that. But use fresh pineapple. It makes such a big difference in your salsa. All right, we'll also need I have some diced green apple. This is a Granny Smith, and what I did too was, if apple's sitting out, as you know, it's probably going to oxidize. So that fresh lime juice that I talked about earlier, I poured in there and stirred it up to help keep the apple from turning brown, because that doesn't look too appetizing. Okay, we'll need some freshly squeezed orange juice. Here I've got some walnuts that have been roasted, and what I did was I pulled out a frying pan, I tossed them in the pan and over medium heat and just toasted them for 6 or 8 minutes until they got nice and toasty. We'll also need some chopped cilantro. Here I have some nicely finely diced up red bell pepper, and this is a jalapeno. I've got some red onion, some lime zest over here, and some feta cheese crumbled. And then just some sugar if we want to add that. We're going to taste our salsa before we add it. So now all we have to do is add all of our ingredients to the pineapple bowl. So I'm going to toss in the apple with the lime juice. We're going to add everything except for the cheese. All right, so just toss it all in. And actually I'm going to hold out on the cilantro and we'll add that at the last minute and see how much, add as much of that as you want. Some people don't care for cilantro. Okay, so here's our lime zest, our jalapeno. I took the seeds out, of course, and the membrane so that it's not too hot. I'm just going to add some of this orange juice. I may not add it all. I don't want it to get too runny. And then we're going to stir it to combine. And you can see all the great colors. Check this out. We've got the red and the yellow and the green, and it smells great. So I want to mix that red onion, and we're going to want to refrigerate this, for, I would say, at least an hour before we serve it. I like to get it nice and chilled. So now that I have everything pretty well mixed in and everything's evenly dispersed, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle in some cilantro and the feta cheese. The beautiful thing about salsa is you can add any ingredients you want. You can add more of one or the other depending on how you like it. So it's such a versatile dish and just so easy to make. There's no right or wrong to it. You just make it the way you like, the way it tastes. So that's all there is to it to making my pineapple salsa. All right, so let's give it a taste. That's like a party in my mouth. Wow, the pineapple is super sweet. You get some tartness from the green apple. You got the roasted walnuts, which give that a nice just texture and flavor. Cilantro, lime juice, the whole bit. Delicious. I'm going to be grilling up some chicken tonight, and guess what I'm putting on top of it? Right here. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure and subscribe to my channel, rate, and leave me a comment. All right, if you want more Mexican recipes that you can cook at home, head on over to my website at cookingmexicanrecipes.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hi guys, this is Robin from cookingmexicanrecipes.com, and today I am, at the request of a visitor to my website, making a restaurant salsa. Now, this is a recipe that you'll find in a lot of Mexican restaurants, and it's very simple. You can make it any time of year.